Day number
4.
This is a super awesome day. We had originally planned to do the boat.
Yep.
But it was stormy seas.
Got canceled.
Yep. So we kind of just explored the whole day. Our first stop was Kauai Coffee Company. If I lived on Kauai, I would make an excuse every morning to come and hang out at Kauai Coffee Company because they have about 30 coffees out. Endless cups of coffee of all different flavors.
My favorite was roasted coconut caramel crunch. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, that was the best one out of the 30 that we tried.
So we took this tour that they have every hour?
Yeah.
The lady that did it, she was awesome. She was super sweet, and you could just tell she loved her job.
Yeah.
She was just so knowledgeable, and she was so passionate about it. It was super neat to see how Kauai Coffee Company does their business.
Yeah.
Do you know what country grew the very first coffee in the world? If you think about it, the two coffees we drink are Robusta or Arabica. Then you'll remember it's an Arab country. Some part of that world, the goat herder was out with the goats. They ate the cherries, they got hyper, and he thought, hey, I want some of that. So thank you to that goat herder. Wherever you go in the world, you get one crop per year, you get 1 pound of coffee per tree. So every time you have a bag, you're having a tree. So you have to be very appreciative of that tree. Now the trees themselves are related to gardenia. They'll get a lovely bloom in late February, March. It only lasts about 24 hours. And then wherever that flower was, then a coffee cherry will start to grow. And the big dump trucks, the big cherry trucks come in, they dump their loads in water. So if it's ripe, what's it gonna do? Nope, it's heavy. It's gonna sink. So it's really, really heavy. So we're gonna take the sinkers, the things that are overripe, underripe leaves, they'll float to the top. This is really what's valuable in the coffee world. You bring your harvest in, you get it to this stage, and then you warehouse it. And you put it in burlap bags. 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. It doesn't expire.
With the harvesting, the owners prefer to hire women in the fields because when they drive the tractor,
They drive a straight line.
they drive in a straight line, so they prefer women over men.
Men make turns and
I was like, whoop,
women
whoop.
drive
All
straight.
the ladies out there. That was really fun. I learned a lot that morning.
So we were driving up and down these roads just to see if we could find a good spot to drone and get some awesome footage of the coffee plants.
Coffee.
And we launched the drone and flew over some coffee. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was.
All the sunning that I never spoiled. All the sunning that I never spoiled. This is what I need that I never spoiled. All the sunning that I never spoiled.
coffee company, and after we droned, we headed into Waimea. We found this really cool juice shop. It's called G's Juice Bar.
G's Juice Bar.
Yeah, it's super hippie.
Acai bowls, smoothies.
I ate a smoothie there called the Jungle Girl.
The Gandhi bowl, which was pretty amazing.
Super
Granola,
yummy.
fruit, maca, bee pollen, all the good stuff that goes on an acai bowl.
And then after that, we headed up to Waimea Canyon. This canyon is called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. It really does look like that. It is so huge.
Yeah, massive. It was pretty cool. You could like kind of look around in the canyon and you could see just waterfalls everywhere.
Yeah. What made this canyon was that the volcano kind of collapsed and imploded, and that's what created this huge canyon.
Yeah.
It's the oldest island, so the iron in the soil has had time to rust, so that's why all the dirt in Kauai is red.
Yeah.
So, and it stains your clothes.
Everything. You can't get it out.
You could see all the different layers of reds for like the rust and the sediment, and oh, it's so cool. We actually ended up stopping on the side of the road and looked over the canyon. It was literally a sheer drop down. My knees were a little bit shaky.
Yeah, mine were too.
I'm not the best with heights, and so I was like bracing myself, like trying to breathe while I'm like trying to like film everything, making sure I have an eye on where it's flat and stable, and then
Yeah.
it was beautiful. I wanted to see goats. We didn't see goats that day. So after we left Waimea Canyon, we went to our first lookout over the Nepali coast.
Yeah.
Brian found a trail.
Finds all the trails.
To the most beautiful view where nobody else has the guts to venture to. Look at this view. It is epic.
Brian, you sure that's not a painting?
Right?
Yeah, serious.
Holding on for dear life.
We got the drone up, got some sweet photos, we got a lot of video.
So we drove all the way up and ended up in this parking lot. This was my favorite spot ever, hands down. This pathway was right on the crest of the mountain that you walk along. This huge, like, wide dirt area that looks like when it rains hard, it becomes a river itself. It was amazing. And one side you just have the sheer drop down the Nepali coast to the ocean. The other side you have a sheer drop down into the swampland, and it's two completely different views. You look on one side and it's like rainforest. The swampland has rain clouds constantly. The swampland in Kauai gets 37 feet of rain a year. It's insane.
Incredible.
Insane. One of the most phenomenal things I've ever seen in my life.
By far.
This is one of those places for sure that you just have to like stop and pinch yourself. Because standing over something like this, droning.
Poly Coast.
Beautiful Nepali coast. Right behind me, this is the swamp. It is one of the wettest places on earth. It gets up to 37 feet of rain a year. 37 feet. It's actually raining right now. Look how green and beautiful this is.
It's like the perfect rainforest in every tropical jungle rainforest movie you've ever seen. This is the culmination of everything perfect about every one of those. What do you think?
Can't describe it. Looks like a painting.
Yeah, right? That's what I've been saying.
So good. Just blown away. Just want to like sit here and just.
What are your thoughts, Brian? What do you think?
Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Speechless.
Yeah, this is absolutely indescribable. Like, I had no idea something this magnificent even like existed to this capacity. This is amazing. People, this is amazing.
At the lookout. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It makes me wonder, there's probably like native tribes still living in the swampland that nobody knows about. The rainforest is so dense and it's so huge. And you can't like drive through it, you can't like get through it. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a native tribe living back in there somewhere. So after that, we were driving back and on the tour guide app, he told us this really cool story, a legend, about a beautiful white flower on the island of Kauai.
We just found these beautiful white flowers, and there's such a romantic story behind them.
So the legend goes that there once were two lovers, Nanau and Kapaka. They both went to the hula school, and it was against the rules to be together with another student at the same school before you graduated. So they kept it a secret, but one day they were found out by the head of the hula school, whose name was Kiloi. So she ended up killing the lovers because they broke the rule of being together while they were still in school. One lover was killed on the mountain, and the other was killed near the ocean. That's why some of the naupaka flowers grow at the beach and some in the mountains. They bear only half of the flower each because both Nanao and Kapaka were separated. So it's said that if you take one flower from the mountain and bring it down to the beach, the lovers can be reunited again.
It smells so good, so sweet.
So sweet. Ah, I never want to get that smell out of my
What's
nose.
that smell like?
I love these. These might be my new favorite tropical flower.
So we headed back down and the sunset was amazing.
Yeah.
So this guy was like,
Busted out the drone again.
brown.
Got a lot of awesome, really beautiful footage.
It was really pretty. That was fun. Then we were starving, so we went back to Poipu. It's more of the touristy side, but beautiful still. We got some dinner there from Living Foods.
Living food.
It was really good. And then
we got ice cream.
Lamperts, ice cream. Oh my gosh.
She loves
Dear
ice cream.
Lampert.
She's the biggest ice cream person I know. So we had Kauai pie ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Fudge, coffee ice cream,
Yeah.
macadamia nuts,
Yep.
caramel, fudge. And then we had it in fresh waffle cone.
Of course, waffle cone is the best.
So yeah, we just enjoyed the rest of the night. We drove,
Yeah.
what was it, like 45 minutes home from...
Hour.
Yeah.
place.
It was a really good night.
Yeah, solid day.
Yeah, solid.
Stay tuned for
We
day
did
5.
some kayaking,
Yep.
some Secret Falls
Hiking. Yep.
and luauing. Luauing.
We went to a luau.
Luauing. Luauing.
Luauing.
So stay tuned
Stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe below.
so you can stay tuned to all our videos we have coming out. We still have,
Yeah.
5 more days of our adventures on Kauai, and we can't put the days together because there's so much in each day.
Yeah.
That was absolutely amazing. So we
Yeah.
want to share it all with you, and we want you to join us on our adventures and experience it with us, and we just want to bring the world to you.
Yeah. Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Stay
Where
tuned.
adventure calls.
Do it again.
We're really bad at this.
Okay, go.